Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be playing some Advanced Warfare here in 2024 on my Xbox Series X. As you can see, this game came out in 2014. This game is 10 years old. And we're going to see how alive it is here in 2024, see what sort of replayability it has. And of course, the reason we're doing this, all these old Call of Duty games, whether it be Black Ops 1, 2, MW2, MW3, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, you name it, if it's old, you know it's going to be coming to the Game Pass at some point this year. We're getting an announcement about that very, very soon, and believe it's actually going to come at the reveal event for the next Call of Duty that's coming next year. But yeah, we're going to play some Advanced Warfare here, hopefully in 2024. And see how alive the game is, see how alive the player base is, see what type of game we can get into, connections, whether it's hacked, not hacked. I want to see. We did this video, of course, last year in 2023. It was okay. It did all right. You know, the game was solid. It was working. We had a player base. It wasn't too hard to find a lobby, but we're going to see what that's like here in 2024. So hopefully we can find a lobby, but memory lane, of course. This is the first ever jetpack Call of Duty in the entire series of Call of Duty. It tried to change Call of Duty. I don't know. I think more than anything, when you really think about Advanced Warfare, which is a shame to say, because it wasn't a horrible game, but it wasn't a great game in my opinion either. This brought a lot of bad things to Call of Duty. If you guys don't remember, this was the actual first game that brought along strict skill-based matchmaking. It brought along supply drops that were pay to win. We had map pack stills and DLCs that were paid for as well, that kind of split the player base. This game brought a lot of bad things to Call of Duty when you really, really think about it, which is a shame, really, because I think there's a lot of cool, interesting ideas that Advanced Warfare had, but just weren't executed very well and came with a lot of very bad ideas. Like, for instance, I can show you guys, I can see I've got like one of the pretty overpowered variants, only because it is a variant that came with prestiging. I don't know what prestige I actually am, cannot remember what the prestige is. I believe it might be 14, 13, I have no idea. But I'm going to have a look. As you can see, I played for, how long? Where's my daytime? 9 days and 10 hours. That's a long time. And the bad news is to say with that, though, for playing for 9 days, right? You guys talk about like playing and being able to earn rewards and stuff. For 9 days playtime, I never, ever got to use one of the ASM ones. I believe the Speakeasy was the best one. I never got the chance to use it. And that is really, really poor to think about, that I played for 9 days and never, ever got to use a overpowered ASM1 variant at all. And again, I didn't get the Steed before I Prestige. I had to get to Prestige 1 or whatever. I don't know what it is. I can't remember how the Prestige system worked in this game. I just remember that these icons here that I have kind of got added towards the end of the game, and then every time you Prestige, you got one of the variants. So you could actually get the stuff, but it was far too late by that point. The game was already like when it was gone. And I was going to say that like the player base died there, but it looks like the player base has died now. As you can see, we are struggling very, very hard to even find more than 2 people to play Advanced Warfare here on Xbox here in 2024. And that is extremely, extremely disappointing. This might be the first video where I go back and try and play an old Call of Duty game, and we might not actually be able to play that old Call of Duty. And yeah, we are now we are the only person in the lobby. No one, and I mean no one, is playing Advanced Warfare in 2024 on Xbox. That's very sad, that is. This is a game that is actually, like, people say that Call of Duty's died. This is a dead Call of Duty. This is as far dead as a Call of Duty as you're going to get. We might actually not in this entire video play Advanced Warfare. That is quite sad to say, really. I'm not going to play a private match either. I don't think you guys would want to see that, really, a private match of me playing Advanced Warfare. I know, obviously, I could load up some bots in that and give you that, but that's not what we came on here. We wanted to see if the player base was live, we wanted to see if the connections were fine, whether there's cheating, whether there's no cheating. And, well, this is a game that needs to come to the Game Pass. Like, more than anything, it not wants to come to the Game Pass. We don't want it to come. We need it to come to the Game Pass. For anyone who wants to play Advanced Warfare here on Xbox in 2024, this game needs to come to Game Pass in order for it to actually be playable. Because right now, as you can see, no one is playing it. Not a single soul, other than myself right now, at 6 p.m. UK time. Well, 6:20 p.m. UK time, on a Friday as well. Nobody is playing this game. I can understand that, but you'd think there'd at least be 6 people. I believe it's 6 or 8 people that are needed to start a lobby. It isn't happening. That is very, very disappointing. So what I might have to do here is, guys, I might have to cut and go and play a different game just for you guys to, experience some sort of Call of Duty gameplay for today's video, because this is as raw as it gets. I think we're going to have to label this as a dead Call of Duty. I'm going to leave it for a little bit of time, and then we'll do a cut, of course, if we have to another lobby, to whatever we end up playing, whether it be Advanced Warfare or another game. But let me know down below in the comment section, do you guys, is Advanced Warfare work on Xbox? Is it just me? Let me know down below. But right now, for me personally, Advanced Warfare is not working on Xbox here in 2024 at all. It is completely and utterly unplayable. So yeah, we're going to cut now, and then we'll come back and see what game we're playing in just a few minutes. Well, guys, we are back, and as you can see, Advanced Warfare is 100% unplayable in 2024 here on Xbox. It's very sad to see. So we are on Black Ops 1, of course, to give you guys some Call of Duty gameplay to play, of course, and, and see what Black Ops 1's like right now. Probably going to be the same odd. Might run into a hacker, might not. It's find a lobby, not find a lobby. It's typical Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1's okay, but we done it. We finally found our first Call of Duty game that you cannot and will not go back and play here in 2024 because it is so unbelievably dead. And I guess what we're going to talk about whilst we're kind of playing Black Ops 1 in the background is the importance the Game Pass is going to have for these old Call of Duty games, especially for those who do want to go back and experience those games. You might own a copy of Advanced Warfare right now, like I do. And here's the thing, your game is completely unplayable. Yes, you can play campaign. Yes, you can play bots. Yes, you can do this, that, and the other. We're going to get some crazy things going on with Black Ops 1 as well, it looks like. But the importance of the Game Pass isn't just simply, it's a fun thing where we can just have games put on the Game Pass. And it will actually revive those games. And Advanced Warfare is a game that is going to need, it's not that we want it to come to Game Pass, is going to need to come to the Game Pass in order for anyone to be able to play it. Yes, you could find probably your mates and get like 6 or 8 people, if you have that many people, to go back on there and play Advanced Warfare. But you'd have to set that up every time. How many times are you going to get those people, come back on and play? It's sad to see, but we found a Call of Duty game that is actually, as many people, say people go like Call of Duty's dying and that. Advanced Warfare as a game is actually completely dead. You cannot go back and play that game. That's disappointing. It was very sad to see, and it wasn't like I was searching at a very inconvenient time either. It's just, I guess the game wasn't that popular. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Advanced Warfare wasn't as popular as I think it would be. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. What do you think about that Advanced Warfare? Like, did you think it was a good game? Do you think it was a bad game? Do you think, would you go back and play it if it was playable? But it's sad to say, really. I could understand games like this, though, like Black Ops 1 being playable, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3, because those are classics, of course. But Advanced Warfare, I thought, would have someone playing, just someone. Not everyone, not being massively popular. I wouldn't expect 1,000 people to be playing Advanced Warfare. But at the very least, about 15 to 20 people, at the minimum of people playing Advanced Warfare. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be happening here in 2024. It's going to be the last time I make a video on Advanced Warfare, unfortunately, until either it comes to the Game Pass and is announced, or, there's some sort of change where I know the player base has changed and, like, we've actually got a revived player base. Maybe this could be the video to kickstart. Maybe we should revive Advanced Warfare, because, again, right now, it's not playable. Simply put, you cannot and will not be able to go back and play Advanced Warfare in 2024. And it's sad to say. Again, here we are on Black Ops 1. Don't get me wrong, I like playing Black Ops 1. I am not disappointed to be going back on here and playing this game. But to be on here and playing it for the reason that a Call of Duty game is simply unplayable is very, very sad to see. But I guess that's one of those things you just have to accept, really. Right, can I get through this window? There we go. There we go. Nice little kill on the guy with last stand. But yeah, it's a shame to see. I thought we would have at least got one game in, maybe 2 games in of Advanced Warfare, and kind of the memory lane of it, going down. I like going back and playing these old Call of Duty games simply because I want to see what that game, I like to remember what that game had to offer. And the only thing I can really think when it comes to Advanced Warfare is the skill-based matchmaking and the jetpacks it brought to the game and the pay-to-win variants and stuff. The actual playing of the game, I don't know now. I don't know what Advanced Warfare was like. Now, I can't really go back and remember the heyday of Advanced Warfare. I can't see it for how it is or how it was. I can only go off the memories that I used to have, and that's kind of it for Advanced Warfare. Sad times, really. Very, very sad thing. But I guess, again, we stress the importance. The Game Pass is needed for these old Call of Duty games, and is needed to really keep these games alive now, I guess. At least on console, right? On PC, I don't imagine there's an issue. I'd imagine PC Advanced Warfare has some sort of people playing it, just because you have mods and people do servers and all that sort of stuff. Oh, we're gonna... Yep, knew that was gonna happen. FAMAS versus Org at that range. Not gonna happen. But, yeah, it's sad to see, really. But you know what? I got to go back and play Black Ops 1 at least. So it's not all doom and gloom, right? This is actually playing really well, to be fair, as well. And hopefully we're going to hit that. Nope, not going to hit that. But at least we're playing a classic Call of Duty today, you know? I know that some of you probably didn't want to watch this. They probably wanted to watch the Advanced Warfare gameplay that we all wanted to watch. I wanted to not only watch and play. But it's like I said, the importance of the Game Pass can't be stressed enough now. Based off of today's video. Or what's happened in today's video. About the importance of it. Like, the importance of the Game Pass is more than just getting old Call of Duty to be playable and that. It will literally save some Call of Duty games. Because now, if you were looking at buying the game, I wouldn't buy it. Do not buy Advanced Warfare in 2024. That is one thing I will say out of the gate. Do not buy. Just do not buy it. There's no reason to buy Advanced Warfare in 2024. There's no reason to play Advanced Warfare in 2024. It quite simply is not playable. And again, it's sad to see. Because I thought, you know, regardless of how popular a Call of Duty is, whether it was dead or alive or not, I kind of expected to be playing the game. And I do feel like I'm just kind of going around circles repeating myself. But I'm also just, I don't know if you guys can tell, just more in shock that there is actually a Call of Duty out there that you cannot and will not be able to go back and play. Whether you like it or not, you know, there is no if, buts, or maybes. Unless you can magically yourself get players to play, you cannot play that game. So, this will be interesting in further videos, though, because we're, of course, going to go back and play other Call of Duty games, like Infinite Warfare, World War II at some point, all these Call of Duty games. And, you know, when they come to Game Pass, we'll, of course, revisit them. That's the only time I imagine I'm going to revisit Advanced Warfare, is when it eventually gets added to the Game Pass. So, hopefully in this announcement that they've got coming, I believe at the start, it's either at the end of May or start of June, whenever that is, the Xbox Showcase event, which will, of course, be announcing the next Call of Duty game. But on top of that, there is rumoured to be discussing and sharing with us how old Call of Duties will be coming to the Game Pass. So that'll be something interesting. And be interested to see what they announce, what they say, what's going to actually happen with those games when they come to the Game Pass, how they're going to release them to Game Pass, because this is very important stuff, very important information that could make or break as well the ability to play these games. If they turn around and say we're only releasing this game and that game for Game Pass, Advanced Warfare might indefinitely be unplayable. And that's a very sad prospect. That Call of Duty, like, you guys might have grown up. I don't think, obviously, many people hold a lot of memories of Advanced Warfare. Maybe some of you do. Maybe Advanced Warfare is your favourite Call of Duty game of all time. I know it's going to be a very unpopular opinion, if it is. But the playability isn't there now. So whatever memories you have is what you've got. Like, that's all you get with Advanced Warfare. You've only got memories. You won't be able to play or enjoy what you experienced back in the day. So, it's sad. It is a sad thing to think about. But I have high hopes. I have high hopes that the Game Pass is going to be what saves Advanced Warfare. Because that's what it needs now. We need Game Pass. Game Pass literally needs to save Advanced Warfare because of the situation it is in. As crazy as that is. But we're wrapping up here on this Black Ops 1 gameplay. Not really the video we wanted to be making. Not really the game. At least this is quite nice to play, though. I'm not going to lie. We're going to do it. Oh, there you go. Sit down. Anyway, at least Black Ops 1's playable, right? If you guys wanted to know that Black Ops 1's playable, Black Ops 1's playable in 2024. But that's going to conclude it for today's video. Kind of talking about Advanced Warfare. Showcasing that Advanced Warfare is unplayable here in 2024. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.